Hard drink to squash my squalor. Never sold out, my brand can't be watched with dollars. Cobe Soldo, better known as the human metronome, grabs the microphone and just won't let it go. Always on point like a knife to the heart, with no need to fight, the bite is in his part. Right from the start, no comparison from square one. Pleasure being MC, swearing by the snare drum, knows what time it is. 4-4 to that beating of the hideous heart in the floorboards. To that beating of the hideous heart in the floorboards. To that beating of the hideous heart. I am the polar bear to your solar flare, the angry Middle East man to your peace plan, the Willy Wonka to your diabetes, the criminal warmonger who denies your treaties. I am the black sheep in a pool of flamingos, the door-to-door salesman coming through your window, the Al Capone to your prohibition, the black hat crossing your path to your superstition. I am the great flood to your damn dark, the ferocious sea lion to your land shark. speech, your right to seek peace.